It's a box o' junk from YouTuber Jordan U. Make sure you check out the link in the description, and I'll show you how you can get to his channel there. So he gave me a whole bunch of stuff, apparently all packed up in these free priority mail bags. So I guess I got a lot of cutting open to do, but let me get everything unboxed and I'll show you what we got. A nice little assortment here. So basically going through this, we have what looks like a Dell power adapter that is one of those generic made in China without the Dell logo thing on it. And maybe either a missing LED or something. I don't even know if it works, and I'm not going to get the meter out at the moment. We'll see if we get any kind of light in there. No, but that doesn't tell us anything. Alright, well anyway, there's that. Good for Dell laptops. I probably need one of those anyway. Over here is a Sony Cable Mouse 2.0 cable box controller. It looks like it's an IR emitter of some kind with a stereo 1/8" plug. Might work on other things. I don't know that this is necessarily that proprietary. Maybe I'll have to test that out one day. It might fit my cable box, but they may use a 3/32 on that. Moving on, we have some old cell phone charger here. It's hardwired direct into the adapter. It's 5 volts. You always cut the end off of that and make that a charger for a device nowadays. And this is an LG, wonderful, an LG adapter. This is also 5 volts USB right here, which should unplug, but I guess I need 2 hands for that. Going to a micro USB connector, and this is a really substantial connector. Most of them like just break instantly. I'm surprised LG actually put that kind of quality in. Maybe they were using this when micro USB was not in yet. I don't know. A couple of remotes here. This is a Samsung over here for maybe a DVD player, it looks like. Something like that. I have no use for this really. A couple of leaking batteries, alkaline junk. Take the IR emitter maybe. And over here is an old cable box remote. Looks like it's for the old cable boxes we used to have here. I don't remember what brand they were, but this was definitely the style of remote for it. So that's kind of cool. There's also batteries in this one, it feels like. Nope, can't open it, but again, totally useless. Maybe take the IR emitter out. And then we move on to some video cards. This used to have a heatsink on it, as you can see by the 2 holes and some thermal paste. It's a PCI Express. It's got DVI, S-Video, and VGA. No idea what kind it is. Let's see if it says anything here. Not very descriptive at all. Here is an AGP card, yeah. These are good. Because I have a bunch of old Dells that take these. Another VGA card missing one of the screw standoffs, but that's no big deal. Just pilfer that off another card. Even has the VGA feature connector. That's something you rarely see. You'll notice this card doesn't have it at all. Of course, being PCI Express, why would it? And this one here looks like it actually had a pinout for it, but was not added. S-Video and VGA. Again, an AGP card. This is an ATI, which it says there, but no other real information on here. It's out of a Dell. That's a Dell part number there. That's about all I can tell you on that. So, a couple of VGA cards. Those are good to have. A battery, laptop battery. This is nondescript, but looks like it might fit an older HP or Compaq or something like that, when they used to make batteries like that. No real use for that either. But the Radio Shack Digital Convergence brand QCat. I think this is the old style that had the bigger window on it. The newer ones had a smaller window. There's all sorts of hacks. This is basically a barcode scanner. You can see here it says Digital Convergence on it. There was a whole thing that, for anybody who's not aware, that Radio Shack was doing toward the end of when they still had the catalogs. They put these things called Qs, and it had a colon and then a weird diagonal barcode after it. And the idea was, in the catalog, you could find whatever product you wanted. Using the software, you would plug this in. This is a keyboard wedge, so it's PS2. There were some USB variants, but they were exceedingly rare, and those I think you had to pay for. They gave these QCats out with the actual catalog back in the day. The problem with these is, well, like I was saying, you would scan the barcode by swiping over it. So like this one here, you would just kind of zip it over it, and it can read regular barcodes as well. But the problem with these is Digital Convergence was spying on you the entire time, and there is a serial number that's hard-coded into this thing that it reports back to the system, which is then transmitted to their website, so they know what you were actually looking at and stuff like that. And of course, after you scan it and it accepts it, it would bring you to Radio Shack's website for that product, where you can get more information and updated pricing and stuff like that. There are a lot of hacks for the QCat where you can actually disable the serial number in it. There's a few different ones that can be done. There's, first of all, a little software package that you can run that'll just strip out all the extraneous crap and just give you the actual barcode scan. There's also a couple of hardware hacks where you can see you can open these up with just a couple of Phillips screws, and you basically solder a wire between two convenient points on the board, and that strips all the data out and just reports what it scanned. I did hardware modify one of these years ago, but the problem with these is they were cheap, first of all, and as such, the red LED or LEDs, some had one, some had two, had a tendency to grow dim in time, and then it would be a very unreliable scan at best. But certainly a nice little haul. He sent this to me free as he was cleaning shop. So nice stuff to add to the pile. So I thank you very much for that. Once again, Jordan Yu. Everybody, again, make sure you check out the link in the prescription to his channel. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.